Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
It's WikiTree.
Yes, happy birthday, WikiTree.
Sweet 16.
I know.
Hard to believe.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to today we all have for months. Planning and yeah.
It's exciting.
The celebration's going well so far, I feel.
Yeah, I thought so. I think so. I think the symposium was great. Yesterday was fun. Ancestry Day. So it's exciting. Yeah. We've got a few people here. It is early. It's 6 a.m. for me.
Yeah.
But we've got Katie Miller from Western Australia. That's impressive. And Ravonda, that's a cool name, from Virginia. And
Ravonda was
from Indiana.
Yeah, hey Ravonda.
Stephanie and Liza and Tommy. Good stuff.
Yeah. All right, wonderful. Well,
is that your washing machine?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That is louder than I thought it would be. How about I can relocate because I don't want to do things. So I will be right back.
All right. So did you guys enjoy the symposium? I wanted to just chat about that for a second. I got to see a fair amount of them, and I was pretty inspired, especially to kind of add more details to my ancestors and, kind of improve their profiles. I don't get a ton of time on my stuff on WikiTree, but they're sitting there. They could definitely be improved. What about you guys? Do you have a favorite speaker? Did you enjoy it? Are you excited for today? They will be up for 30 days. You can watch them still on YouTube for the next 30 days if you miss them. So catch up and learn some cool stuff. You're back.
Yes, I'm back. And I thought the symposium, as always, I mean, this is our third one now, is just fantastic. And the handouts, the fact that I bet there are a few people who just sat and watched every single one, but I know I couldn't, my brain couldn't, and my schedule didn't allow that. So I'm so grateful. I'm catching up on everything now, printing out handouts. And
I know.
Like you said, like I've got so many ideas for, I could look for this ancestor here or there.
Yeah, like, okay, this is good. Start digging.
Right.
Yeah, I did not have a printer, but I just bought a printer so I can print out the handouts.
Yeah.
Because there's so many.
It's so old school to print things out, but sometimes I like to be able to like check things off and make notes. Like, I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Yeah.
I just like to hold stuff in my
right.
hands. It's different reading for me if I'm reading and versus reading. So
yeah,
I like to just have it physically in my hands.
Yes.
So
yes.
Ravonda watched almost all of them, she said, and her brain is fried.
And my brain is fried.
I believe it. It's a lot of information.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was good. And they all come and speak for free, which is so great. They're so generous with their time for us. So we appreciate that.
Right.
But WikiTree Day.
Ooh.
So when did you join WikiTree? I should know this.
Yeah, it was 2020. I think I had joined before the pandemic, and then it was a very typical story about I got overwhelmed and I sort of went away. I fled. And then when I had time, Christmas of the pandemic, I thought, okay, let's dig into this a little bit more, and I've been hooked ever since.
Yeah. I think I always like to say that everybody has their aha moment with WikiTree, where it's so much and you have no idea what to do. And then one day, all of a sudden, just that light bulb clicks, and you realize like how it works, like how great it is, like why it's so great. So I had that. I joined in 2012. Stephanie's 2-year anniversary is tomorrow. Happy anniversary, Stephanie.
Yes.
In 2012. So that was when you had to request an invitation, and then one of the team would come and create the profile for you, and then you could access your account. So Tammy, who used to be on the team, she created my profile. And I just remember I logged in and I was like, I have no idea what to do here. Like, what is this? I have no idea. And so I just didn't come back to it. And then a year later, for some reason, I was updating like on Ancestry and Family Search, and I remembered WikiTree. And so I was like, oh, yeah, there was that place. So I came back, and there's a little bit more of community. I found the forum and like all that stuff. And then I just, I got hooked, and I was doing all kinds of like I was trying to beat. There was a list of the top contributors for each month, and this one guy had been the top contributor for like months and months and months, and so my goal was to beat him. So I was doing just a lot of. I would, if we had rangers back then, I would have probably filled out. Huh?
Did you do it? Did you get number one?
Yeah, I did. I knocked him. I don't think. Yeah, he was not happy, but I did. Yeah, and so then I very shortly after that became a leader, and then very shortly after that became an elf. And yeah, WikiTree's kind of been a big part of my life since then.
Yeah.
WikiTree Day in 2022 encouraged me to start my one place study here. Awesome.
Yeah, we love one place.
That's great.
Yeah. I'm curious, if I got in a time machine and went back to 2012 and I got on WikiTree, how different would the interface look compared to what we're used to now?
Very, yeah. I want to say it was a little more basic. The edit pages, I don't remember being terribly different. Just kind of the way things looked. What really was not there so much, I think, is like the community, because it was so new still. And you kind of didn't get like snagged in like you kind of can now. And projects were, I want to say there was maybe like the European Aristocrat project, maybe like Mayflower, PGM. Those were kind of some of the early ones. When I joined, we did have greeters, but not mentors or rangers, or all of that came a little bit later. Yeah.
I think my aha moment was watching the Saturday Roundup, and I just hold on to it one morning. I was like, "What is this?" I'm on WikiTree. I'm just searching around on YouTube, so I clicked on it, and I just loved seeing all the profiles, and that was my aha, like realizing, oh, this is what you can do with
exactly.
Gave me so many ideas, and and then community too.
You can't beat our community. It's pretty special. It's my favorite part of WikiTree. Is WikiTreeers. I would hug you all. But yeah, it's I think there's something pretty special about WikiTree that you don't find many other places. So it's a delight and a privilege to be able to be a part of it. So, should we? Oh, Anne went to vote. Online.
Yay!
That's right. It's that day. We
not long, but yay, Dan.
That's right. WikiTree is the best.
Yes.
John is here, so we could talk about what's going on today.
Sure. Let me share my screen, and we'll look at the G2G post that you put up last night. And I'll make it a little bigger. How's that?
That's good, I think.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, yesterday was Ancestor Appreciation Day. Today is the big birthday day. Yes. So we've got lots going on.
There are a lot of LiveCasts today.
Yes. Yeah. Should we look at those first? Well,
Yeah, why don't we do those first?
You could spend all day with us.
Yeah.
Maybe after this, I was not up for Sandy's Midnight Madness.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
I just tried.
I'll have to turn that on after this. So, and here we are, kickoff number 2. And then at 10 Eastern, join the team, and we're going to do a Q&A live cast.
You can get to know a little more about the rest of the team.
Yep. We've got bingo. Sandy's playing the ever pop. I mean, bingo. I can't imagine WikiTree without bingo now. But
I know.
It was a new thing 2 years ago, and then it just
I think we started that in the first WikiTree day / symposium, and it's stuck. People really enjoyed it. So Sandy does a great job with coming up with different themes. It's a lot of fun.
It's just such a flexible format because you can take it so many directions topically.
Yeah.
More bingo, and then Hacktoberfest wrap up, I think, with Greg and Jamie at 1, so 1 Eastern time.
If you don't know what that is, in October, the tech folks and a lot of our members who are techie and do the apps basically spend the whole month working on apps and stuff like that. And so if you want to hear about the cool things that they created in October, watch the wrap up.
And you could catch up with all of those videos. I think they did every Thursday?
Every Thursday. So I think there's 4. Yeah.
Right. Throughout the month of October. So catch up on those. Genealogy trivia. So Azure will be making a game of it today at 4. Along with word searches at 6 Eastern. And those are in Discord, right?
No, those are LiveCasts. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Great. And then tonight, 12 hours from now, we'll be back to talk about how the day went and all the fun we had.
Yep. Let's do a little celebration.
Yeah. I have to find a party hat.
Party hat. I know. I need to find a cupcake.
Yes. Oh, that sounds really good.
With a little candle. Something for that.
All right.
Yeah, so come tune in tonight for sure and help us wrap up and just, WikiTree Day.
And we have these G2G posts that are going the whole week. And if you respond, each one that you respond to, you get an entry into a drawing for a prize drawings. So let's see, there's all the ones that we talked about yesterday for Celebrate Your Ancestor, write a letter to your descendant, make up your family motto, recreate a family photo, which I think is so fun.
I
love
an ancestor.
What was that?
Introduce us to an ancestor was one of them.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. We looked at some of those last night. Those were really compelling stories.
Write a haiku or limerick. That's been fun.
Yeah. Those answers are fun.
You guys are creative.
Well, so we're saving the highlighting those for the Saturday roundup. Saturday roundup livecast will be a special edition. And then specific to today, and there's more.
But wait, there's more.
So specifically for today, submit your WikiTree Day selfie, and pet pictures are welcome too. And I might add that 12 months of photo, the theme for November is pets.
Oh
So
yeah, there you go.
if you and your favorite fur friend, fur baby, are celebrating WikiTree's birthday, also post that up on that free space
That would
page.
be great. We would love to see that.
Pick 5 profiles from your watch list that could use some improvement. Give them a good cleanup by writing a biography, adding sources, put in some categories, stickers, etc., and then share in G2G so that we can admire. They're clean. I'm sure any of your profiles will clean up well. So share WikiTree success story. Yeah. Finding
Yeah,
a
we'd
cousin.
love to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, breaking a brick wall, if you found a cousin,
Right.
anything, like obviously if you're here, you probably have a good reason for it. We would love to hear about it.
Right. And then yesterday we had a scanning cubicle party. And tonight it's just a work together hangout cubicle party. So that's
just come work on those 5 profiles, or just come and chat, or you could still scan photos. Anything you want to do, just come and hang out. They're pretty fun. This started because Mags and Julie and I years ago used to have cubicle days where we would just get on whatever we were using then, and work and just chit chat. And so now we have these little cubicle parties, and what I love about them is I get to meet WikiTreeers I wouldn't otherwise, because our paths just don't, cross. So you get to make some new WikiTree friends, and it's just kind of nice to have some company, chit chat, work on stuff. So I think those are super fun.
Yeah, I mean, putting a name to the face to the name, and
exactly.
later you're past a couple of months from now, you may see that person's name in G2G and think, oh, I chatted with them at the cubicle party. So
yep.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. This page is also really, really good. I love your daily posts are invaluable, Ewan. And they're pinned up at the top of G2G, so very easy to find. That's what we were just looking at. You'll see it at the top. And and the other page that you might want to bookmark is, can you put that in the chat, or shall I?
That's WikiTree. I can do it.
Games and other challenges. Yeah. So this is everything complete with G2G links. And
yeah, it's all there. So I'm adding the G2G links each day, so there won't be stuff for like Wednesday, Thursday, so on. But yeah.
So this is open all week long on my computer. This tab is not going anywhere.
Yeah, and I think you mentioned like you can answer any of the G2G posts that are there any day. If you missed yesterday, you can still go back and answer those.
Right. So yesterday, I think we had. Well, we looked at all of them last night. There were maybe like 9. So we want more. And I forgot about gratitude to Ancestors Wall.
That one's been so sweet.
Yeah. And then I remember Dear Descendants. I was struck by how short relatively the messages were, but there was just so much emotion in
emotion, and just they're like a paragraph long, but there's so much wisdom in those paragraphs. Like I've really enjoyed reading, especially those 2. And then Meet My Ancestor. That's just been fun. There's been some great stuff posted there. So.
Right. And Vicky was saying that that she got a scanner a couple of months ago, and
Uh-huh.
I don't think she made the cubicle party, but she was really looking forward to getting some tips and tricks on scanning your photos. I don't have a scanner, but that I hope we have another scanning cubicle party in the future, because that's important for genealogy.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
We could do that maybe once a quarter. Just have a on a weekend, have a scanning
Right.
party.
Right. Yeah.
Were you here when we did our scanathon? I can't remember. No.
No. I think a cleanathon happened in my very early time, and I didn't participate. I was, sort of deer in the headlights,
Yeah.
like, what?
What is happening?
Yeah, right. And then should we look at what is coming for the rest of the week? So the rest of the week we have Wednesday is where were you Wednesday? All about location. So add locations to profiles, share a story about an ancestral home or farm, tell the story of your ancestors' migration. I love when Greg shows the maps.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. And have you been wanting to start a one-play study like Steph? Well, no time. Yep. We have a wonderful new global project that started last January 2024. So there's now a project for every single country. So, and some of them need a leader, a coordinator.
Yep.
So, yeah. So Greg will do a mapping it out LiveCast.
That'll be a good one.
Yep. And then Thursday is date day.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, this day in I love this day in history. That's always so fun.
Yeah.
So we're going to make it personal.
Yep. Introduce us to an ancestor who was born, married, or died on November 7th. And share about that.
Right. And then your oldest ancestor so not necessarily your oldest ancestor on WikiTree, which might go way, way back, but the oldest ancestor on your watch list. I see. Oh, the one who lived the longest.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So were they like 110? Like how?
Right.
And we'll see who has the oldest.
Yeah. That will be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then see if we can get some lifestyle tips from them.
I know.
What did they do?
Yeah.
And show and tell date night wall. Oh, yes. Yeah, people, I was hearing people talk about this, looking for photos of some of your family getting ready to go on a date.
Or on their date, either one.
Yeah,
and share that photo for us in G2G. And if you happen to know the story behind the photo, share it, please.
Yeah. I think I have a photo of my mom, and as she was going off to a dance or something. So
yeah, I've got to find it. I have my grandma, my mom's mom. She was just real small and quiet, and like my grandfather kind of like overshadowed her a lot. And then after he died, I found these pictures of her, like they were probably in their 40s, and she was getting ready to go out to some kind of big event, and she was so like this beautiful dress, like her hair was done, like her face was done, and she was always beautiful to me because she's grandma, but it was just like she was stunning in these pictures. Yeah. So I have to find. I haven't scanned them yet. I should just scan them last night in the scanning and uploading party, but yeah, I gotta find it and scan it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wonderful that we can snap photos of photos, but I know scanning is really the better way to go.
Yeah, I snap photos of photos.
Yep.
Actually, usually it's just a little easier. Although I will say there is a great app called Genius Scan, which you do from your phone. Do you have that?
I do. I use I use it for music. That's almost what I use it for exclusively. Yeah.
I use it sometimes for photos and stuff. So.
And then marriage date mystery challenge. Pick a couple in your family tree that's missing their marriage date and see if you can find it. And if you can solve the marriage date mystery, post about it in G2G. So yes, I mean, that's where you wish for a time machine, because you know, if you went back and asked them, they'd be like, well, of course we got married on.
Of course.
Blah, 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 blah.
Obviously it was this day.
But yeah, family Bibles might help with this one.
Yeah.
If you are so lucky, blessed. And then a dating day would not be complete without dating tips with Julie Ricketts.
Yep.
So Julie will be doing that live cast 11 Eastern on Thursday.
Yep.
And then Friday, DNA Day.
Yay.
Yeah. I have I ordered a couple of shirts from the WikiTree store, and the only one I'm still waiting on my WikiTree week shirt. But my DNA shirt came in.
Oh, cool. That's a good, I want to get one of those.
Yeah. Really, cool. Really nice design.
Yeah, it's a good one. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you haven't added your DNA test information yet, that's the day. Just do it. Get it done there.
Yeah, and the cubicle party that night will be focused on working on your DNA confirmations. So if you feel at all shaky about like what's involved, how to use Greg Clark's amazing DNA confirmation citation app, which makes it so easy, then that cubicle party is the place to go. Yeah. I wish I didn't have any other commitments this week. I do have non-WikiTree commitments, but there's so much good stuff going on.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, we'll have a G2G post where you can share your DNA ethnicity estimates, because those are fun to look at. I like to see those.
Yep.
And then another post, like if you have an interesting story involving one of your DNA matches, we want to hear that too. Oh, and then also that day, we're doing a DNA features chat with Mags, who's so brilliant when it comes to DNA. So you won't want to miss that one if you have any interest in DNA stuff, for sure. She's great.
Oh, I know Mags did a DNA talk. I don't know, it was a couple of years ago, and I must have I watched it about 7 times. Yeah. So much information in there, and I would stop it, I would pause it, I'd study the screen. Great stuff. Yeah. Don't miss that.
Yeah.
And then finally, WikiTree Appreciation Day.
Yay, WikiTrees.
Yeah. Click the thank you button. That's so easy to do.
Yeah, Saturdays are thankathon.
Yeah. Yep. And of course, there's ways to give people badges. Giving them a shout out a little more officially.
Yeah, if you don't know, there's actually 5 that you could potentially give someone. There's a community star for if they're doing great things around in the community. There's a family star if there's if you notice someone who's been helping out and your family's part of the tree. And then there's 3 generous genealogy badges that you can award. So.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I almost forgot the research parties. So those those are all going on Saturday as well.
Yep. There's so many. It's exciting.
Oof. New Zealand, England, Nordic, Germany, Italy, Eastern European, Jewish roots, and USBH, and then a general one for one name studies and one place studies. Fantastic.
Yeah, they're going to work on creating logos for the stickers.
Oh, good idea. Because that's hard to navigate going on, you know, even on Discord. I think a lot face-to-face is better for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So New Zealand and England are in Discord. The rest of them will be Zooms.
Okay.
So good stuff.
Yeah.
Lots going on this week.
For sure. Yes. So definitely, I think this tab should be open for everybody all week long.
Definitely. Yeah. So. Well, cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Gotta go get ready now for the team chat.
Right. An hour and a half. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some good questions. It's just a chance for, get to know some of the people behind the scenes, or some of us who are always here. You're probably tired of seeing us. Me. Yeah, you can get to know a little bit about us.
Right.
Which is fun.
Yeah.
So, good people.
Yeah.
Team. I'm a big fan. So. Well, I think we can wrap that up.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you to everyone who's joined us, and those who will watch after. And we'll see you throughout the day and on G2G. And happy birthday, WikiTree.
Yay, WikiTree.
All right. Bye, everyone.